This video is being brought to you by Cutting Edge Gamer. If you upgrade graphics cards often, Cutting Edge Gamer is the perfect option for you. Lease the newest graphics cards on the market, such as Nvidia's RTX 20 series, for a low monthly payment. Click the affiliate link below in the description to find out more.
No, video games do not make you fat. Sitting on your ass all day and doing nothing makes you fat. Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
So I think one of the biggest there's two stereotypes that come with gaming. One is that if you're a gamer, you're antisocial and you're a 40-year-old virgin and you can't communicate with anybody. I don't know why, with how big gaming is now, since it actually has eclipsed the movie industry, that stereotype still exists, but it does. If people find out that you enjoy video games for a hobby, they think you're a nerd. The second one is people assume that the reason you are overweight or you may become overweight is because you game. They consider people that game, they don't really like to shower and they're large, to put it nicely. That's another stereotype. If you game, you smell and you're fat. Just putting it out there. That's another major stereotype. Well, researchers from the University of Würzburg, Marcus Appel and Carolyn Marker, and from the Johannes Kepler University Linz and the Leibniz Institute for Educational Trajectories in Bamberg, Professor Timo Nams. If you expected me to not read that and remember that, I don't know what to tell you. I tried. It didn't work out. They did a meta-analysis comprising of 20 relevant studies that had almost 40,000 participants, 38,000 to be exact. And they compiled all this data together to see, hey, does playing video games make you fat? Is the people that play video games, do they tend to be more overweight? And if you think that stereotype is true, or if you hope that stereotype is true, because I know you people are out there, I got some bad news for you. They don't correlate. Only 1% of people overweight can be attributed to them playing video games. Now, overweight people seem to be more inclined to do sedentary activities like play video games, but it's not like there's more in the video game sector, more overweight people or obese people in the video game sector than in other sectors, like people who constantly watch TV. It's just sedentary activities as a whole. If you sit behind a desk all day and you don't go to the gym and you have a crappy diet and you don't own a single gaming console, you're more inclined to be obese if you're in that category. It's just crappy diets and sedentary sitting on your ass all day lifestyles that cause people to be obese. It's not like there's just a bigger demographic, no pun intended, of obese people that have a gaming hobby than any other hobby. It's just, hey, if you don't get off your ass and you're eating McDonald's every day, you're going to be overweight. Holding a controller does not make you more inclined to have man boobs. Just keeping it real. The problem in the United States, anyway, is people have sedentary lifestyles and poor diets. How many people hell, you may be watching this video and you have a desk job and you sit at that desk for 7, 8, 9 hours a day. And maybe the only time you get up is to go eat lunch. It's not moving and eating terribly. And in the United States, the last numbers that have come from the CDC was from 2015 to 2016, 39.6% of adults, almost 40%, we're almost reaching the 50% mark. And this is coming from the latest info from the CDC is from 2015, 2016, are considered in the category of obese. And 18.5, this is the scarier one, 18.5% of children were also considered obese. Their body mass made them obese. That's frightening. And you can't tell me that every single one of those people, that whether they're adults or children, are playing video games. Now, many of you may not know me, you may not have watched this channel before, but you may see this video and think, why is this fat guy talking like this? Well, you could ask people who have been longtime subscribers. I have been a much fatter dude. I was probably well over 410 pounds less than a year ago, and now I am 293 pounds. I have lost quite a bit of weight, probably close to, if not around 120 pounds. And I was in this demographic. Look, I'm still considered obese. I know that 293 pounds is not light, but I was a much bigger guy, and I knew I was headed down a terrible path. And I was guilty as charged as to why I was obese. I lived a sedentary lifestyle. I mean, obviously, what is my work? I sit at a desk, talk to a camera, turn around, and edit a video. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm jogging while editing. So I was sedentary, and I ate terrible. I ate pizza. It's not that I ate fast food a lot. I never ate McDonald's and stuff like that, but it was still high carb, high fat stuff. And I blew up. I got the biggest I ever was in summer of 2018. And then I finally said enough is enough. And that's the problem. In America especially, and I'm sure in places in Europe and throughout the world as well, it's just also crappy fast food is convenient. You know, again, I didn't eat McDonald's, but going to get a slice of pizza was easy. Ordering Chinese food was easy. Sometimes getting some prepackaged crap at the grocery store is easy. And it's just easier to make those bad choices than it is to make the good choices. And combined with the fact of never moving off your ass, which we, the human animal, are not designed to just sit around all day, is a recipe for health disaster. And that's what's happening in the States and throughout the world. It's not a hobby. It's not just watching TV. It's not just playing video games. It's Americans, especially, our entire lifestyle is very unhealthy. And it is an epidemic. It is frightening that we're almost reaching, who knows? And those numbers are from 2015, 2016. We may be at 50% of Americans are obese. And something's got to change, man. You know, I finally saw the light, and that's why I'm 120 pounds plus lighter now. And a lot of other people have to see it too, because I feel like a totally different person, and being fat is not good for you. And in the long term, it will decrease your quality of life and shorten your life as a whole. Having an extra hamburger or eating fast food just because it tastes good isn't worth ruining your life and shortening your life. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one.